Today in our Whiteboard Leadership moment, I want to talk to you about evaluation of ministry. And one of the tools we've had around for years is called a SWOT analysis. If you're in the business world, you probably know this, but a whole lot of pastors and leaders in the church don't know this. Evaluation is so important in the life of the church, and it's great to have some tools that help us evaluate what's going on. So what we have here today is a SWOT analysis. SWOT is an acrostic. It stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. When you're talking about a different ministry, let's say it's small group ministry, the first thing you talk about is the strengths. You want to talk about all the things that are going right. It could be things such as the staff team is great, or the curriculum is great, or the church really emphasizes small groups. It could be tangibles or intangibles, the number of people that are in a group, or the sense of value of groups in your church. The biblical teaching about living life in community is a great example of an intangible, but it's there. Strengths are great things, and what you want to do in this first season is just stop at the end of the strengths evaluation and thank God. Pray to Him and just celebrate all the good things that God has provided for you. And then you want to go on to the weaknesses. Weaknesses are things that are falling short, things that aren't there, things that could be improved, things that just aren't the way they should be. Maybe the leadership training is not where it needs to be. Maybe the curriculum is not where it needs to be. Maybe the emphasis is not where it needs to be. Maybe the leader is not the right person for this ministry. One of the challenges of a SWOT analysis is just being vulnerable and being honest and allowing everyone to speak their mind. It's really important that the leader not stop everyone and argue about whether it's a strength or a weakness, and just simply write these things down. Once you finish the weaknesses, you can pray and ask God to help you overcome the weaknesses. Third, there's opportunities. Opportunities is all about the what-ifs of ministry. What if we maximized a strength, or what if we minimized a weakness? How could we do that? What are our opportunities? Well, one of the keys we want to make sure is you're going to list just as many opportunities as you can, and then you're going to only choose 2 or 3 of them to do. If you have a whole bunch of opportunities and you try to do them all, you're just not going to do any of them because you won't be focused. There are 2 different types of opportunities. There are the long-term big rock opportunities, and there are the quick fix kind of opportunities. For example, a quick fix may be making a phone call. Maybe it's a small group scenario again, but I know this leader that's not a leader. Maybe we can ask them to be a leader, and it's just a phone call. Well, that's a quick fix kind of opportunity, and you just assign that to somebody. But there's other opportunities about revamping and making all the small groups sermon-based small groups. Well, that'll take a lot of time and a lot of effort, and it may be a bigger rock to move. And so you want to make sure you have 2 or 3 things you're doing here. And then of the things that you chose, what are the threats to those? Not of everything over here, but what are the threats to the 2 or 3 things you said that you were going to do, and really figure those things out. There are a whole lot of problem solvers in the world who can see, yeah, we could do this, but here are all the issues that come with it, and they're just really good at seeing that. And you can break down these threats and assign everyone to break down that barrier for them so that you can actually accomplish the opportunities. From this analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, from this, you'll make both your prayer goals and your work goals. Prayer goals are all about the things that only God can do, and work goals are about the things that we're responsible to do. With prayer goals, we're trusting God with those. With work goals, we're putting a name beside them, and we're also putting the date of completion, the expectation of when it's going to be done. When you use the SWOT analysis, it really helps you to understand and evaluate where ministry is, but it also helps you to guide you to where ministry should be in the future. This has been a Converge Whiteboard Leadership Moment. To learn more about Converge or to join us, check out converge.org.